My name is Danae Nicole. We will be working on the Empath Mechanics course, Module 3, where we are discussing the empath energy clearing. Okay, so before I begin, let me start with the usual, the announcements. Okay. So I posted a poll on our Facebook page where we are trying to decide what will be our next book for our book club. The Self-Care for the Self-Aware by Dave Markowitz will be done with that this coming Thursday. And so I wanted us to all start to prepare with getting our next book. So on the poll, the options are ask and it is given, learning to manifest your desires. This is by Esther and Jerry Hicks, which was the information was provided to them by the teachings of Abraham, which is their spirit guide. Okay, so this is one of the books. The next option, or the second option, because we only have two, is this book. It's called The Empath Survival Guide, a life strategies for sensitive people. It is by Dr. Judith Orloff. So those are our two options. Please submit your answers on the poll. And then on Thursday during the book club, then I will announce what books you all will need to get, okay? Also, as some of you may have seen, I have posted the lesson plan for this module, and that is going to be a thing that I'm going to start doing with all of the modules. I think it'll be a lot easier. Everyone will be able to follow along, and then I won't have to be super boring and feel drained afterwards because I had to read so much. So you all will be able to read the lesson along with me, and you'll have all the information that is presented, and then I will just discuss it, summarize it. Again, as you're reading, if you have questions, you ask your questions, and then I will answer them at the end of the course or during, depending on how time is going, okay? So, yeah, let me see if there's any more announcements that I need to read to y'all or let you know about. Okay. No, okay, so let's move forward. All right. So, Module 3, Empath Energy Clearing. I included intention and inner power is the key because I am a true proponent that you have to put forth an intention of what you want to do, what you plan to say, or what you desire to happen within your life, okay? I do not believe that you can just say, I want this, when you throw it out into the universe or to your higher power, and then you don't do the work to help the universe know that you truly seek those things. So, for example, if you wanted a new job, you say, okay, God, Allah, whoever, the omnipresent one, whoever you're talking to, right? You're not just going to say, I want this kind of job with these hours, working these dates, making this pay, and I want my job description to be X, Y, and Z. Okay? That's what you want, right? But your intention is based off of how hard you're going to work for it, okay? So you're not just going to throw that information out to the universe and have the universe do whatever it wants with it. You're going to show that you truly do have intent, and that's exactly what you want, because you're going to be updating your resume. You're going to be doing networking. You're going to be applying for jobs. You're going to make sure that you have an understanding or an education behind what type of job you're requesting to have. Okay, so you're going to have intention. You can use the power with intention, the power of intention with anything, especially with wanting to clear your energy, because you want to make sure that the universe knows that whatever the energy is that is ailing you, you really want to release it. You have to believe within yourself that it will be released. So moving forward, you have to give, when you want to use the power of intention, you want to give a purpose or a meaning to it, depending on whatever the objective is or the goal is or what the targeted outcome is. You're going to want to include that within the intention. Okay, so intention is basically making a conscious decision to create something. Okay, moving forward. All right, so in Deepak Chopra's book, we're moving forward to how to use intention and what how to make it work. Okay, so in Deepak Chopra's book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, he describes these 5 steps for connecting to the power of intention, and it's in the chapter called Law of Intention and Desire. Okay, the first step is to slip into the gap. To me, slipping into the gap is basically it's like space or a void where I go when I close my eyes and I'm literally staring at the blackness or the back of my eyelids. I'm in the dark and I'm able to rest my mind and my body, and I quiet my thoughts and everything is still, and that allows me to get into the mode of meditation. Okay, so through meditation, I'm able to slip more into the gap and be just more of my, what do I call it? More of your within your own mind. Okay. And then once I'm in the gap, I'm now focusing on what's going on in that space. Like if I'm seeing anything, faces, figures, colors, things like that. And once you're in that space within the gap, that's called restful awareness. Okay, so then the second step is to release your intentions and your desires. Okay, so once you are in the gap, you are going to stop thinking about everything that's on the outside world. You're just going to kind of chill and write it out. Okay, and then you release your desire to just have full control. At this moment, when you're in the gap, trying to reach your consciousness, trying to reach the power of intention, you are going to have to allow your higher power to take control of what is happening, okay? Or what you want to happen, all right? Number 3 is remain centered in a state of restful awareness. And so what that is that you're basically trusting yourself and you're not listening to the doubts of others, okay? This is kind of like a sidebar. So hearing the doubts of others is going to will stop if you stop telling people your plans. Does that make sense to you? So if you want to open a business and you want to share that with a friend, cousin, any other relative, and you know that that relative isn't always on the positive side, and they say, no, you're not going to be able to do that, then that could potentially keep you from succeeding in what you want to do. All right, because now their negative energy is getting into your head. It's causing your own ego to question what you want to do, and that's not healthy. So I always try to, and I suggest to everyone to like move in silence, okay? Do what you have to do, and then when you get to the point of where you're ready to share the results, then do so. Okay. This moving in silence, what it does is it helps to protect you not only from the enemy within, which is sometimes your ego, because your ego will kind of tell you what you can and cannot do, but it will also protect you from the enemy on the outside world. Okay, so that's anyone who doesn't truly support you and your dreams and your vision. All right. Number 4 is detach from the outcome. Oh, so Miss Walker, you're saying you're going through that right now with your mom. Yeah. It happens. Sometimes it is the people who are the closest to you who will not support you, and all it takes is a kind word. All it takes is for someone to say, that's a good idea, you should do that, even if they don't agree, but just be supportive of what the other person wants, So I'm sorry that you're going through that right now. Hopefully, you'll take something away from this section about intention and moving in silence, and you can move forward in whatever your desires are, or whatever you're working on, whatever you're trying to create, whatever you're trying to manifest will come to fruition. And once everything is set and you are in a place where you're ready to share with your mom, then you will be able to give her the proof of, hey, this is what I can do. This is what I can set my mind to. I am great. I could do whatever I want to do. And I don't necessarily need your approval anymore. Okay. Number 4 is detach from the outcome. And what detaching from the outcome is, basically, you cannot control everything that happens. However, everything will work out in your favor, even if it doesn't go according to your plan, right? So going back to the example of wanting a particular job, okay? And you're saying, oh, I want to work for such and such company. I want to work for company A. But company B, which might be a little bit farther out of your way, ends up being the place that hires you, and actually ends up being the company that is better for you as a whole, whether if it's the community of people that you work with, whether if it's what you do, your pay, maybe it has better, insurance benefits, whatever the case may be. You have to at sometimes relinquish the control and just kind of go with the flow, because at the end of the day, everything is going to end up the way that it's supposed to. All right. You really have to kind of just follow the signs that are being given to you at the time that you're working through your intentions, and ask for the ability to recognize those signs and to make the best decision based off of what's being given to you. All right. In regards to signs, I wanted to share a prayer or affirmation that I posted sometime last week, maybe Thursday night, Friday morning, and it's about receiving signs. So it goes like this. Now you can put whoever you want in this part after dear, but I just said in general, dear God, angels, and ancestors, I'm ready to stand in the flow of abundance, and I ask that you send me clear signs as to my best course of action to attract this prosperity. Please help me recognize and understand these signs. I am ready. Okay. That's basically the prayer that I say every morning while I'm brushing my teeth. I say it in my car. I say it when I sit down at my desk at work. I say it when I'm here at my desk at the house. So it's literally posted everywhere. It's on my phone. It's in my email. It's a screensaver. It's just something that I like to say so that I am always making the best decisions for the course that I want to be on. And then during this prayer, I also will visualize what the flow of abundance looks like to me. So and what the abundance, well, let me start over. I visualize what the energy of the flow looks like. And then I visualize what the actual abundance is. All right. So for me, flow is always water. Everything always flows with water. So I am visualizing the flow or the energy of the abundance, which is like water. My abundance is either, it could be from anything. It could be from money. It can be from love. It could be patience. It could be more energy. It could be more thoughtful, more mindful. Anything of what you want to have in abundance in your life is what you can visualize. Number 5 is let the universe handle the details. All right. So basically that's just saying have faith and believe that there is something that is not only a part of you, but is also greater than you. All right. So you take the necessary steps to start preparing for what you want, and the universe is going to give it to you. All right. Simple, easy peasy, makes a lot of sense. But it does take practice for you to relinquish the control, the desire to talk about it all the time. And another thing with talking about what your plans are, some people are not, even though they say that they're your friend, they're not always in your corner. They're not always there to want you to succeed. All right. So they could hear your plan or your idea and take it and run with it and not tell you about it. I mean, just in popular culture, like, so on that show Love and Hip Hop, and I think it's New York, and I think it's the guy Jonathan and his friend, I don't remember her name, I just saw a clip of it on YouTube. And so Jonathan was really upset with his friend because he had told her that he wanted to do a podcast. And she turned around and started a podcast and didn't tell him about it, didn't even invite him to work with her on it. She just took the idea. Why? Because he was talking about it and she thought it was a good idea. And so she took the steps necessary to make it happen. All right. So again, move in silence. Do what you have to do in the proverbial dark. And then once you get to where you want to be, then you share that with others. Okay. All right, so now we're going to move forward and we're going to talk about how to clear the chakras. This is all some stuff that we've spoken about in the past a little bit. It's just giving a little bit more detail. So I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section, okay? So how to clear the chakras. The first chakra is your root chakra. We know that chakra is the color of red. So what is suggested for that is that you eat healthy red foods like tomatoes, beets, berries, and apples. Okay. You can wear or decorate in accents of red or wear jewelry that's red, clothing or shoes, whatever the case may be. And then when you're meditating on clearing that particular chakra, you can make the sound of I am. So it's spelled I-A-M, and you would say it like I'm. All right, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The second chakra, this sacral chakra, that color is orange. You can eat orange foods like carrots, oranges, melons, and mangoes. Surround yourself with orange accessories or tones. That sound for meditation is vam or vom. So depending on how you pronounce things. So it would sound like vom, vom. All right, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The third chakra is the solar plexus. We know that the color represented by this chakra is yellow, so they suggest that you eat yellow foods like bananas, ginger, turmeric, pineapple, and corn. Keep in mind that if you have diabetes, corn may not be the best thing for you to eat because it's just sugar. Also, pineapple is really good for if you have a sore throat because the acid helps with clean that bacteria out. But you can look that up on your own for further information. But just thought I'd share that with you. Turmeric, that's actually really good for cleaning. You can put turmeric on your skin, and if you have dark spots over time, you know, a significant amount of time, it can clear that depending on the depth of the dark spots on your skin. Anyways, moving forward, you can wear and decorate by wearing yellow clothing, jewelry, and accessories would be beneficial. And the sound for meditation for the solar plexus chakra is Ram or Ram. So you could do it like this. Rum. And let me also just share with you all that when you are doing the meditation sounds, make sure that you are breathing in. Okay, you're saying the sound. If you do it correctly, it's pretty cool because you will feel that breath that you're taking in and that energy going down to the area of what chakra you're trying to balance. So it's pretty cool. You can practice, try it once or twice to see how you like it. I can't see you, and nobody else can either, so you can try it right now and see if it works and let me know what your thoughts are. But I think it works, and I like it a lot. So, all right, the fourth chakra is the heart chakra. For nutrition, you'll want to eat green foods, including broccoli, avocado, and leafy greens like kale or spinach. Kale and spinach are also the omega foods, so it's also beneficial for you in that regard. You can accent your life within all shades of green. All right. So if you haven't noticed, the heart chakra is green. If you're just now joining us, I am Danae Nicole, and I am talking about how to clear your chakras for Module 3 for the Empath's Mechanics course. You can find this lesson plan in the files section of our group's Facebook page. Okay, that way you're going to be able to follow along. I said earlier at the beginning of the video that I'm going to start adding the lesson plan so that you all can read the information in depth, and then I will just kind of give you the highlights of what I've written. All right. However, you are still able to type in your comments, type in your questions, and as we go along, I will either respond to you depending on time, or I will wait till the end of the course. Okay, but thank you for joining me. I really appreciate that you're here. Getting back to the heart chakra, the sound for meditation for the heart chakra is yum, so it's going to sound like this. Yum. Yum. You can feel it like resonate right here. Excuse me. All right, and the fifth chakra is the throat chakra. We know that the color for the throat chakra is blue. So you're going to eat what? Blue foods like blueberries, currants, dragon fruit, and kelp. Okay, you can also use all types of blue color tones. And the meditation sound is ham. So it's going to sound like, excuse me, One more time. I need this one. I need this one. There you go. I like that one. All right, and the 6th chakra. I've been having some troubles with my throat, so I feel like that helped. I really do. 6th chakra is the 3rd chakra. Excuse me. Ooh, that color is indigo. So you're going to eat indigo foods, including purple kale, grapes, and blackberries. I wonder, you could probably eat purple sweet potatoes as well. They have those on sale actually today at Sprouts. So if you have a Sprouts in your neighborhood, go get your purple sweet potatoes. They're so good if you've never had them before. But anyways, I digress. Let's move forward. You can wear indigo clothing or jewelry and decorate with accents of this color, and that would be useful for clearing that chakra. And the 7th chakra, the crown chakra, the nutrition, it says, at this level, the nutrition is no longer for the physical body. This chakra is not nourished with food, but with spiritual practices. Practice self-reflection and curiosity. So are we going to be journaling for this? I think so. I hope everyone is already journaling, writing down their thoughts, processing things. It is very beneficial. I think maybe I could do a little quick video on that, maybe sometime later today or tomorrow, talking about the benefits of journaling and how it can help you. So let me write that down. I'm sure I already have that somewhere, but just in case I don't, we can, because I love a good journal session. The colors that you can wear are violet clothing, jewelry, and decorating with those accents would also be issued. The sound for the crown chakra is Om. Om is actually the sound given from the earth. So it's Om. So it is OM, and this is how you would do that. All right, let's do it. Om. 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 And like I said, with every meditative sound, if you're breathing correctly, you will feel that energy go right to the chakra that you are trying to clear. So with the Om, like I felt it. As soon as I was saying the sound, it was going up through my sinuses into my head, and then it was resonating like right here. I feel like better. I feel like all tingly all over. For sending energy through the roots, I provided a link to a YouTube video by Meditative Mind. It is a guided meditation for you to do. I follow them. I do their meditations weekly, so hopefully that will help any of you who are interested in doing meditation. Also, for sending energy through the crown chakra, I've also included another YouTube video by Meditative Mind. Again, it is a guided meditation. I recommend that you just go ahead and follow them because you'll need it. They have several different types of meditations. Well, it is kind of like a meditation for your soul, right? That can help you through your process of clearing all of your energies, okay? Or excuse me, clearing your chakras and clearing the energy from you. Moving forward, let's talk about shaking it off and removing and releasing stubborn and stagnant energy. All right, so sadness and grief. I'm just going to go through these topics, give you some pointers about what you can do. All right, and again, please ask any questions or provide any comments in the comment section. All right, so for for shaking it off, these are the ways that you could get more release with less resistance from the energy. All right, so number one is sadness and grief. You're gonna let it flow like water by using water, and by that I mean you are going to take showers, take baths, because water is the ultimate medium of flow on the earth. And your body is comprised mostly of water, so water jives with water. You understand? If you need to cry, release the energy through your tears. Allow your sorrow to come out from your eyes if you have to. Again, you can take a long bath. You can add essential oils. You can add baking soda and apple cider vinegar. You can add Himalayan salt. All of these things are great for detoxifying your body. All right. You can take a warm shower. You can hang eucalyptus from your shower rod. That will help with detoxifying, relaxation, and clearing. You can go for a swim or soak in a jacuzzi. Again, like I said, water works with water. Let everything flow out, okay? Also, remember to stay hydrated. You're going to want to drink a lot of water. This will help flush out the energy when it's time to release that water from your body. It's also suggested that you may take a nap, all right? I actually started following this Instagram page called The Nap Ministry, and they are people who offer adults places to go to get away from their daily lives, really, and nap and relax. What is beneficial for napping is that it allows your body to relax and rejuvenate. All right, so I know some people are on the go, and then at the end of the day they're drained. It's okay to take a nap. Even if it's a power nap / cat nap, take it for 15 to 30 minutes. Just kind of allow your brain cells to just take a break. All right. Another way to release energy, the release of energy when you have fatigue or depression, is to do low-key exercises. So low forms of exercises such as yoga, stretching, or long, slow walks through nature. Very simple. Also, you need to get help for that depression as well, whether if it's talking to somebody that you trust, talking to a therapist or counselor. If you are suffering from depression and you are interested in seeking some type of therapeutic help, if you have medical insurance, call your medical insurance provider. Find out who's in your network and who they cover. You also can pick up your phone and just dial 211 and ask them for information for therapists or counselors in your area. I am in love with the idea of therapy. I do believe that it helps and that it works, and that as a community, especially within the Black community, we really need to start opening up to that and not just thinking that we can pray the sadness away, because sometimes it's more than what prayer may be able to handle. Sometimes there's things that we have to fix in our heads ourselves, right? We all have some form of trauma. We've all been through something, and having some form of talk therapy can be beneficial. Okay, we also can do passive body work. And so that means what you're going to do is do some self-care. You're going to get a massage. You're going to do acupuncture. You're going to do Reiki. You're going to get physical therapy. You know, you're going to go get a facial. You're going to go get your hair did, your nails did, you know, whatever is going to help you to feel good. All right. And if you are at a place where you want to do like high intensity type exercises, that might be helpful for you as well. You know, going to the gym and working out, running, playing some basketball, playing some football, whatever you need to help you to work through the fatigue, depression, or sadness is something that is recommended. Okay. Also, get a good night's sleep. All right. There is a website that I've put on the lesson plan for healthline.com. And they offer 17 tips to sleep better. I do recommend that you guys go to that website or Google search any other website that you might be interested in. But definitely getting a deep sleep is beneficial as well. All right, frustration and anxiety. You want to allow the flow of the frustration and the anxiety to open up and release it to find relief. All right, so basically what that means, and we kind of discussed, we did discuss this in our book club on Thursday, where it's called the keyhole, where you're opening up your heart chakra and allowing the energy to pass through the keyhole, and not allowing it to touch the sides of your heart. So this is all visualization, and it's going to come in through your heart chakra and go through your back, right? Kind of like, and I've said this before, the shotgun houses down south, where when you're at the front door, you can take your rifle, shoot it straight through the house, go out the back door, easy breezy, there's no problems, right? So that's what we're going to do as far as frustration and anxiety, is to open up our heart chakra, and we're going to release it. All right. Also, meditation is beneficial. Doing 5 deep breaths. You can do 5 deep breaths. You can do 10. You can do 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Whatever works for you, take deep breaths. And while breathing in, you can say something like, I am lovable. And breathing out, you can say, I am loved. Or you can say, breathing in, I am safe. And breathing out, I am taken care of by, and then insert whoever your higher power is. You can also say, while breathing in, I am protected. And while breathing out, saying, I am healing. All right. Also, gentle exercises, moving your body and quieting your mind is the goal of many healing practices. So they're going to do things like yoga, tai chi, and qigong. Or if you want something a little bit more intense, you can do stuff like Pilates, kickboxing, karate, or going for a long run or a jog. All right. What I found to be interesting during going through this research for releasing energies is that with anxiety, what is proposed is that you are given a little bit more energy to express yourself, because it's kind of that energy may feel like it's pent up inside of you, and so you need to release it, where it's kind of just like moving fast. That's why sometimes if you're having an anxiety attack, you might have the racing thoughts. Okay, so that energy that's causing your racing thoughts, you can use that towards other things that may be beneficial to you, such as volunteering or doing something where you have to get out of the house and you have to move a lot. However, if you have anxiety that is based off of being in public or around large groups, what's suggested is that you go for walks in quiet areas such as nature, or you take 30 minutes to spend time with your pet, right? So a cat, dog, birds, whatever, snakes, I don't know, whatever you're into, you spend time with that pet and then you allow that pet to help soothe you. All right. And so also with loving a pet, it gives your heart, it allows your heart to become centered. All right, so again, this is a matter of the heart chakra, and by spending time with your pet, it will allow you, it will allow the excess energy to flow and get out of your body. All right, so that is all I have for today. Thank you again so much for joining me. Please remember to do the poll, which is to determine what book we're going to read starting next week, since we'll be done with Self-Care for the Self-Aware this Thursday. Again, it's the Empath Survival Guide by Dr. Judith Orloff, or it is Ask and It Is Given by Esther and Jerry Hicks. All right, so thanks again for joining me. I appreciate you all, and I hope you all have a great day. Thanks. Bye.